Well, I'm early. I usually wait till it becomes day, but I got click happy. So here I am a minute early. So I'm going to wait till it says 11 to say the real thing. So, da-da-da. There we go. Good morning, guys and gals and everyone in between. No, you're not going to the playground. This is Serenity, and I've been building. Actually, this isn't Serenity. This is Serenity. This is Serenity Alt. Today we're going to do a couple things. We're going to, let's see, you just stay right there. First, my lovely little Squee partner here, who's that. We're going to upgrade Squee really quick. So let's go upgrade Squee, and then we'll talk about a couple things. Over the weekend, I promised Gal and everybody, there was really a huge misunderstanding. And I want to talk about something I think that is important in art specifically. Those are my backup bags just in case I need more money today, because that's not very much. But it's about what is copying, what is inspiration, and what that means here in Adopt Me. Because Adopt Me it's rough because this feels like it's your house. It's weird because it's something that feels very personal to you. And then, when you're talking about things that are, let's just put Squee in the microwave here. I mean, not the microwave. I'm so sorry, Squee. I love you. Okay, so it means that you've got things that are personal and they feel like that, but then you've got these things, it's art, and so you see things and you're inspired by them, and you want those things, and you think you can do them and all of that, and that's great. That is awesome. Problem being, in the art world, that's perfectly fine. Oh, Squee, you've got to go get dyed. Whew! That is too exciting for me. Let's go to the beauty parlor. So like I said yesterday, I want to go to the beauty parlor. I want to take a shortcut. I'm going to push the car, and I didn't turn off my phone. Oh my goodness. Turn off the phone. Turn off the phone. Oh.
To unlock your iPhone first.
I know, thanks, Siri. Okay. Hey, Nathan. Okay. So, now the phone will make no more noise. We're going to go. Oh, who decided that this was a great color for neon? Oh, the combination. Squee, I am so sorry that this ever happened to you. You sit on there. Okay. Now I don't remember whether it's white. What I always do is take something and dye it. Okay, so I don't want it white first, and then there's two. I think there's only two on the octopus. Yep. Okay, which is good. Man, like when I go to try and dye like the bat dragon, there's like 6 or 7 on that thing. At Christmas, Illust was dyeing it for me, and it faded because I forgot to use the sealer on it, and then trying to dye it back, I was like, you do it, and he's like, no, you figure it out. I'm like, that's not even nice. Okay, so I think was it this color? No, it's not this color. Which one's the creamiest pink? If I remember correctly, this does not. Maybe this is the pink. We'll see. Squee, is that the right pink? Nope. I don't like that pink. That pink. I want his spots to be pink. Okay. But anyway, back on creation and inspiration and all of that. I'm sorry. I do have ADHD, and I'm not quite settled yet, so my brain is going, ah! So, do you think that I think maybe if I do a darker pink? See, when you're coloring things in, I wonder what that looks like. When you're coloring things in that glow in Adopt Me, if they are like a pink or lighter or things like that, they turn kind of white tinged, whatever. And so I'm looking for something that looks pink. That's not it. That's orange. Oh, that's kind of pretty though. But no, Squee has to match me. So back to inspiration. Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted. Oops, I better type back. I didn't see that. Have a great whoops day at school. Study hard, and I mean that because I was a teacher. Well, actually, is it like recovering alcoholics? I'm a retired teacher. I'm a recovering teacher. That's what I am. Okay. Oh, I'd love to see when I type. See, look, I get the Twitch and I get the YouTube checks. So I get to talk to both sides. That's so exciting. Okay, so did I hmm. Let's just try the really pink. So we had a issue this weekend where someone really liked one of my houses I did as a commission for someone else. And they borrowed, there we go. There's a pink. That looks good. They borrowed the idea and from the main idea from one of my houses for their house. And that was really upsetting to the person I did the commission for because the house was special. And actually, the house was incredibly special anyway because I had that house as an idea for me. And because she was a friend, I gave that idea to her for the commission. And so it's a really neat idea. Now, had the person come up to me and said, I really like that idea, I want it for my house, I probably would have said, let me talk to Galaxy because it probably wouldn't have meant anything to me. But in here, that's her home. It's personal to her. She paid a lot for it. And it's just like, it makes it feel not as special. And even if she hadn't paid a lot for it, even if she had built it herself, that's something you should always ask before you do it. And it's one of those things. Now, the way you can not go around it, the way that if you really like the idea, what you should have done is come and asked me, and I would have said talk to Galaxy. We would have found out it was an issue, and then my response would have been, I'm happy to help you come up with an idea that is similar but different and special to your house. And that was what I told her. But that's how you handle that. But had I said no, I don't want to do that. No, these are our ideas. No, but that's not who I am. Um, you're making just drop it. There we go. Aw, Squee looks so pretty, but you need your outfit back on. I would have done it, but it's just one of those things. So rather safe than sorry is always the best. Um, just remember these houses are really special in here because that's one of the main things you do in here. You do your pets in order to get money to do houses a lot of the time. So, oh, Squee, I'm so happy I neon upgraded my pets this week. They have been non-neon for so long. She was 250. If I give her here, have some snacks. Doesn't she get her, if she goes to full, doesn't she go back to her 250 now? I think so. I'm going to overfeed her. Feed you. Yes, I know. Doesn't that look yummy? Um, and that's why I told her, and I still need to find her. I haven't seen her since then. Um, but that's what you really should do. And if the answer had been no, had I said no, then it would have been on to you or her or whatever to. Oh, there's still sunshine after this. I'm like, boy, that's close. Um, it would have been up to you or her or to whatever to come up with a new idea because that's just fair. Now, there's nothing to stop you from basically what is stealing at that point an idea, but it's just not, it's just not very cool. Um, I come up with now. I'm just gonna overfeed it, just because I get so many. If you overfeed a pet that is your friend like this, it's fine. You get it back. If you're not gonna squish them, see, I got my level back, and then we're right here, and I'm gonna get that back in like 40 tasks. No, I think it's 30 for a full one, so that's probably like 10 tasks. Yes, I did. What did I do? Oh, I did that. Okay. We're going to clear this in a minute and I'll hop in my other person's stuff. And then that's my task for later today. This week we are making. What am I making this week? We're making harp seals for the task. So, squishy harp seals later. Okay, quit snoring. It's so loud, Squee. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've ever ridden you before. Wee. She's not fly. I need to put a fly on her at some point. I don't like that her pink doesn't match my outfit. I'll get it figured out. Okay. Oh, I forgot I'm not a VIP on here. Booger. Well, then let's just. Oh, no, I've got speed potions on. Do I have speed potions on? I don't think so, actually. But anyway. So it's so. In the art world, that happens a lot. You can copy. That's how you learn, really, in all actuality, is by copying. And as an artist, it's a fine line between what is your art and what's other people's art, what's inspiration. It's so crazy. It's not like music where it's real easy to hear that you sampled someone else's music or or whatever because the notes are obvious. But in art, it's so subtle. So that would be my solution, and that's, it wasn't. At first I was angry. I will honestly say at first I was a little bit angry because I came into the house and someone showed it to me and I was like, my response was at first, this is kind of weird. Like, does that happen? Did someone come up with this idea all on their own? Possibly, yeah. But it was so much of a coincidence, and I was like, But then I was like, flattered. They say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, and that is true. And that's what my argument about cultural appropriation and all of that is that that's what creates culture. Culture is a shared experience, and so how do you make new cultures if you're not sharing experience and making new things? It's just kind of weird. But so that's the same kind of idea for me. It's like, I don't know. But that's where I land on it. I don't know how you guys feel. You're always welcome to tell me. Find me, type in this little chat thing over here, whatever. Tell me how you feel about that. What would have your solution have been? Because it's a hard one. I mean, it is. These things are valuable because in the end, like I said, I get shadow dragons for my builds, and in real life, they're worth. Not that I don't condone selling them at all or buying them at all. This is an earned thing. I think you should earn your stuff, but um, if you do, it's worth somewhere around $75 to $150 depending on who's buying it, maybe more. So you're working, that's worth quite a bit. So technically she paid me like $75 to $100 worth of stuff for these builds. So that, yeah, it does hurt when somebody goes and does a similar copy of what you just paid a lot of money for. So, and in the game it feels like it's worth a lot of money too, because it is. It's a lot of hard work to get those things. So, especially as adults, because as adults, we've got jobs, we've got other things going on in our lives, and you know, so we're proud of the things that we have. But anyway, so soapbox over. I don't even think that was a soapbox. That was just more of a here's how the art world works. Here's how Adopt Me works. There's a crossover and it's a little uncomfortable. But I think if people just talk ahead of time, because like when I go into a house, I'll honestly up front, I've said I'm stealing that. Like Pickle, I went in there and her clocks were spinning with a fan, and I went, oh my God, I'm stealing that. Juju, she had the speaker under the thing, and I saw that, and I had so many ideas for that, and I told her straight up, I'm stealing that idea. But what I'm stealing in those things are just more technical ideas. I'm not stealing artistic ideas, if that makes sense. So, always come up with your own stuff. That's the lesson to be learned. Okay, so why am I standing on a green block, you may ask. What is going on? This is the weirdest thing ever. Well, this is my glitched house. I've glitched this. And what my plan is this is my garage sale house. I'm going to have a garage sale because I want the elusive of all elusives, the Bucks bags. I need silk bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend, like I said, spend money to make money. I'm going to make a house and a garage sale. And if you've never seen a garage sale, look down in the reference point because it's a kind of an American thing, I think. I don't know if they do them in Europe, or they might call them something else, I'm sure, for sure. But we call them garage sales where you open up a part of your house. Whoops, get back up there. Don't start Discord. I do not want Discord running right now. It makes noise. Um, you open up a part of your house, take stuff that you don't no longer want but is useful, and instead of donating it to charity or whatever, you sell it in your garage and make money that way. Because maybe some of that stuff is just too good to give to charity, or you need some cash or any of those things. So that's what we're making. We're going to put a house here and a garage and a yard and everything, and then we're going to put some clutter it up like a garage sale. But then we're also going to put spots for pets in here, and then how much they are in silk bags, because I have some pets. I have a lot of copies of some pets, so I can just run a garage sale. I'll probably VIP, not VIP here, whatever it is, the $5 or whatever to do the, where's the job? Let's say this correctly. Where is that thing where you get the center things and the houses? Oh my gosh. Recenter our thoughts. So the thing that lets you put it in the middle of the map. There we go. This thing. For $4.49, you can move your home to any glowing space near the nursery, or there's also one in the neighborhood too, which puts you right in front of the tunnel. So I'll do that with her, and then I can build on my own little area, but put her on and have her garage sailing in the background. And if you're wondering, now many people probably wonder, because you've probably tried to run Roblox twice. I know you have. And it doesn't work. Roblox doesn't like to run with Roblox. But I started out today with 2 characters, and if you don't know how, I'm going to tell you right now. All you have to do is run your regular Roblox. I don't know whether you run it through Xbox or whether you run it just through them. Xbox has a different coding, so you can run Xbox along with regular Roblox and have 2 accounts. And then if you're really excited, you can use a program called BlueStacks, and that lets you run a 3rd copy of Roblox. I don't know how they feel about that one, but I'm sure they don't care about 2 of them, I'm sure. I'm guess because they're put out by both of them and they're paid back and forth. I'm not sure how they feel about BlueStacks, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm not sure, actually. I'll look it up and see how they feel about it and let you know later whether or not I've told you something bad, so I'll tell you tomorrow. But anyway, that's how you do 2 accounts, and it's kind of handy. So you'll see I have already set up, or while I was talking, I got to figure out, can you change? I thought you could change the picture. Maybe it's not on the pizza shop? I need to give her I'm going to have to buy her an outfit as well. That's annoying. So it looks like Siri because that's not me. This was my actually first account, and then when I made the other account, I gave this one to my niece at the time. Well, she's still my niece, but my niece at the time, and then turned off all chat, and I can't get it back on for some reason. I think I might have passworded it, and I don't remember it. So anyway, I've set this up like I always do. I did a drop-down glitch like I always do, and then I put the arrow so I know where I drop down and which way I face forward. So that way, I want to drop in the middle of the lawn. Hey, Magical Galaxy, how are you? So I've glitched this up here. I kind of it. Wait. Okay. Make sure I've got this right. I wasn't going to show people how to glitch, but here we are. Okay, have fun. Grind those bucks. I love bucks. Bucks are my friends. Okay, so I don't know why I chose a bevel this time, and I don't like, this is an outfit that's got an upskirt. I hate that. Um, but I love the outfit because it's cute. The bevel, as you can see, is making me have to make a bigger box, which I think I'm going to take off. So here's how you glitch a house. So that's the house in there. I've dropped two plates through the floor while I was up there. I sold all the furniture, so it's empty and I have everything. The pizza house is much larger than I expected when I glitched it. I chose this one because it's the cheapest one. But man, that block up there is so big. This is actually technically your house. I don't understand why they put this huge block up there. Let's see. Actually, let's look at other houses. I don't want to spend a ton of money on a house because all I do is glitch it, and this is for a garage sale, but I could do the bunker house. I kind of I like the donut shop's also cute. But the bunker's easy to get into. Let's see what it is to glitch. Build. Yes. Okay, now this is how you glitch a house. Exactly. From beginning to end. I just bought the house. Excuse me. You can sometimes keep things if there's anything in here like all these pipes are amazing. Holy Moses. That's expensive. And see, watch again, they have you see the bounding block on them? You can't actually touch the pipes. That's how I used to block things off. But those are, man, if I ever want like an industrial build or something, remind me that I want this house because those pipes are worth a lot. Here, in fact, I'll show you how much this house is worth. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing. So what I do is when I get a house, the first thing I do is edit the house. I go in here and I get to push the sell all furniture button. Yes, I do, but it says it's worth nothing. So you sell it. And if you want to know how much your furniture is worth, you can do this. They put $8,827 worth of furniture in this house. That's crazy. It's all those pipes. So I am going to remember that. If I ever need something where I need a lot of pipes, or like if I'm building a maze or doing something, this house would be amazing. So let's see how this is to glitch. It looks really long, which I'm a little concerned about. I really don't want a big house is the problem. I wanted a little house, but I have to be able to throw garage sales. I have to be able to throw parties. But let's glitch just and see what it's like. Because I have a really neat idea. Okay, so stuff. We'll do the floor first. Always do the floors because you're going to fall. So I do a plain shape, double floor panel, make it big enough so it'll go under you. I'm going to dye it green because it's grass. Ooh, the light in here is weird. The light in here is really subdued. I wonder if it's a strange lighting outside. I don't know. Let's find out. Clone. So I double cloned the floor panel so that way if I have to move it, I'm not going to fall through it. That's very important. Okay, now don't use a bevel, Andrea. Don't do it. It's not your friend. See, but it's right there and it's first. There you go. So regular cube. The bevel just was hard to get the edges. So you're going to make it big enough. The goal in this is to leave it no room to spawn you in. And when I fall through, what I'm going to do is make it so it covers the whole house. So I've done that. There's still technically a spawn point right here because you see there's just like 1 pixel. So what you've got to do is just take this and move it down. And if you move it down just a little bit, you're blocking that doorway, so there's nowhere to spawn you. So if I push stop editing, exit home, hopefully I did this right, or this house isn't weird. And there we go. We've now glitched our house. Now, it got me onto the ground here, which is great. It also has a giant box over it. That is so annoying. So I'm actually going to sell this house. Goodbye, house. That was really fun, though. And I've just wasted a whole bunch of money. I don't want this house, then, do I? Oh, I do kind of like that. Out of the two, which one do I like better? I don't know. I kind of like the bunker idea. See, here, watch. This is why I'm upset. Go there. The tiny home is where I started this idea in. And if you look up there, the box is so small. And what I want to do is that I've decided to enclose it in a mirror. So there's a mirror box, not a mirror whatever. And so when you're out here, oh, money. Okay. We're going to sell this. Did I get any money back? I don't know. I can't see. But see, my idea is to put a mirror box. It will be less distracting, but I still get all the other sky. I think that will be, people look up and go, oh, mirror box. I wonder why, but okay, and then go on. But otherwise, you would encase them in this whole mirror area. If the glass doesn't reflect. See, if you look at the edges, you can see that it's pixelated. Out here, everything's nice and crisp. And I want it to be nice. My other thought was if I were doing this one, I would have made the fall a lot bigger, and then the box is even smaller. So, we have many ideas here. Pizza place, bunker house. Oh, I like the bunker house. Okay, let's sell the pizza place. Sell you. Give me my money back. Yes, sell the pizza place. And then I don't have to buy a new outfit. Okay, so we're going to leave this glitched. I'm not crazy about the shape. But, so now we're falling too close to the house, obviously. I mean, it's too small. So what I'm going to do is edit house. Remember, I duplicated this block. That's why I didn't just fall through to nowhere. And we're going to put it on large so I can move it bigger. And we're going to drop it down. Same thing with this one. Now we can just leapfrog them until we're where we want to be. That is a big house block, same as the other one, but that's what we'll have to do. Whee! Job. Okay, so I want to decide where I want, if that's going to be a mirrored block. Gosh, see how big that's going to be? That's so annoying. What if? Oh, that's so far though. My thought was you could drop down and then run a walkway through a thing and then you'd be on the other side. No, we're just going to have you drop down in the front yard. Okay, so we're just going to live with that big block unless we... Let me look at this. Boy, this thing is in the way. Control. Can I move you a little bit? There we go. Thank you, Scotch money. Oh man, I'm chewing through my money just looking at houses. So frustrating. But I can't do the tiny home because I have to throw parties. Thanks, Illust, for ruining my idea. Okay, not ruining, saving me from myself is what he did. Let's look at the houses one more time. I'm trying to think of... There are the expandable friendly homes. I haven't tried glitching these. I'm pretty sure you can throw parties in them. So let's try doing this little tiny home and building. But see, I bet the floor's already planned down there, but let's see. Yes, I want to buy for $675. And let's... Oh, it's super cute though. Let's sell this bunker home. Sell, so I get my money. Or some of my money back. Okay, this was an expensive trial. Um, of course my house has to be pink, which is funny because I grew up goth actually. Goth before there was goth, and then I ended up as got older, and my mom actually passed away. So now, and her favorite color is pink, so I've embraced pink. So pink is a late in life thing for me. It used to be always black. No longer. Okay, let's glitch this house. Oh, this has all the fancy, expensive furniture in it. I've never looked in here. Oh, it's got the lights that I like. Now, we're not going to go inside of my house. It's going to be completely outside. Unless I got really excited. Because my thought was I was going to do my real house. Because my real house is adorable. But I'm not going to build my whole house. I don't think. Okay. But I don't know. Let's see how much this stuff's worth. Boy, those are some nice furnitures. I love the shape of these. I just don't like all the cup holders, like, and they stick out, so you can't copy. You could put like a pet on there and have it sitting on there, but it's just so many cup holders. Okay, and no pictures. And what? No pictures in uplift, dude. You put the design through the picture frame. Someone had to have noticed that. It's okay. That's just a builder here griping at builders. Do better. Okay. Let's do an edit house. And we're going to sell all the stuff. Let's see how much it was worth. I'm guessing like $1,000. We'll see. If I undo. Oh, I'm way off. 3,441 in this house. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, I love the doors too. See, they're getting so good at things though. Like I love these walls. Anyway, we're saying goodbye to this house. Let's stuff it and shapes. Plain shapes. You've watched me do this twice now, so hopefully in your head you're going, yes, she's going to do a flat block now, and she's going to color it green. And then she's going to drop it through the floor. Oops. Actually, what she's going to do is drop herself through the floor. Woo. The house is angry. The house is angry. Sometimes, and it is possible, I will tell you, it is absolutely possible to glitch break a house so bad that you just have to sell it. I'm telling you it's possible because I've done it. I have broken a house before that I was like, oh. And all it did was put me in loops and loops and loops and loops of falling. It was so sad. But I'm always a little afraid when I'm doing a commission that that's going to happen. Generally, I can save myself, but that one time I was like, just done. Put a fork in her. This house is done. Okay, so we're going to block the thing. I used to think you had to block the whole house. Technically, it's just the spawn point on the door, although sometimes if you do it too small, you just spawn right in front of the door. So I'm just going to fill up that cube, and then I'm going to cover the house anyway, but okay, so did we do everything correctly? Let's find out. Go into house. Ow, we did, except, ouchie. We don't have the block in there correctly, that if your block is in there and it doesn't want to do what you're doing. Oh, see, it does have a, where's my block? Is that, nope, 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 nope. See, the basements are down there. So if I want to use this house, I have to cover the entire area. Wow. See, it doesn't pay to do this. But, wow. So that's what they do. Where's I can't even find my block, actually, to take it out. Well, this is my house now. Actually, in this case, I can probably do... Well, do we click everywhere? Yes. We can do this and find it. It's probably up here, but or here. It could be anywhere. I'm guessing this is the basement. It did not grab it. I'm guessing this is the basement. Oh, wait, there's my block. Oh, let's delete it and see. Okay, so that's what they do. Here's your spawn point. And you drop down here. When you pay for the house, you get extra stories and stuff. So it must spawn you in a different room or a different house. I don't know. This is weird. And you can add on to them later. Now see, I don't know when that changed. Let's get a pet. I want to see up here. Oh, I'm not on me. I don't have a fly pet on her. See, they don't even connect. That's just a block that's up there. That is so weird. I don't know why that's changing or why they did that. Like, that's not every house, but all these new houses have this big block. Weird. Okay. Let's exit home. I like that house too much on the outside not to do it. So let's go back in, glitch the doorway because I deleted that block. This time, now I know what the block is. Edit house. Stuff. Sorry, so much blocking, and we're not even building it. Well, we are, kinda. At least you're getting to see how to glitch. Now you know how to do my drop glitching. I've showed you before, but I can show you again. The side glitch is real easy. All you gotta do, you can do it with a bevel, you can do it with any shape. Same idea, but what you're doing is you're giving it a place on the side to spawn. So instead of blocking the whole house, you're going to block the exit, but give it somewhere on the outside right there to spawn. So you're going to push that through. And generally, somewhere around here, as long as it's blocked and there's stuff on the outside, this should work. I'm just better at dropping. Hannah Lynn is here. There will be barking. And see, there's... Oh, nope. See, there's still room in the house. Oh. Gotta block that door all the way. Or it looks for a place to put you. Hey, Hannah Lynn. Okay, let's see if that worked. Well, it put me on the roof, but yes. Well, that's interesting. It does knock you over, but that's kind of neat. Okay, wait a second. Do I want to be the famous roof spawning person? Let's see. Let's see if I can get this to... Oh, that would be amazing, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this or not. My idea is to cover this up and make this my spawn point. And you just spawn... It might spawn hard and you might appear kind of in a weird place or position, but that'd be kind of cool. Oh, what we were just talking about. They don't care. They want you here every day. Oh, but see, it's still... I wonder if there's a way to get you... Ooh, I wonder if I can get up on that roof. Let's try it. I mean, hey, we're here. You're just here anyway, so let's see if we can do it. That's what building is anyway. It's experimentation. Okay, so... I don't know if I can... I should be on a flying mount, but... Let's see where... As long as it's above... Or there's space on this piece right here. I don't think we'll start a fall. Well, that's a fall, but let's see where... Hi. Whee! Okay, let's see. Where's it going to drop me? Oh, nope. I have broken it. Oh, no. Medic! And this is... Oh, let's see if I can sell that. Edit house. I'm going to have a seizure! There we go. Touch it. Go! Now, let's see if we can. Ah! Don't look at the screen. I don't want to get sued for seizures. Hey, it will not even let me. Don't stop. It will not let me stay editing. Once I fall, I might be able to push edit, and that. Otherwise, I think we're about to sell this house. Don't look at the screen. Oh my gosh. Look and see. Oh, edit house. Click. Delete. I win. Now we're gonna spawn in our house. Kind of. The game's like, I hate you. I think it's. I think the game is very, 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 very angry at me. I'm sorry. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. It hates me. Let's see if I can click E. I want to E. Let me E, E, E. Let me leave. No, let me go out the doors. Okay, remember when I said you could glitch a house and break it forever and have a problem? I think this is it. Let's see. Reset character. I don't think that's going to help. Nope, that didn't help. Did I just break my character? Like, I'm a little concerned here that this is character breaking. My homes. Let's try selling this one while I'm in it. Yes, sell this house. What is going on? I've broken all. Let's log out and back in. I think it's time to log out and back in. I'm sorry. My cheeks hurt. That was hilarious. I'll just go in here since I'm here. Oopsies. So see, even professionals do stupid stuff. Yeah, Glitch Build said not today for sure. Glitch Build said you did that wrong. Okay, how much money did I waste doing all this? Quite a bit. Ooh. And then it threw me in this one just for good measure. And that one doesn't throw me usually. It's like you did something really stupid, lady. Okay, I want to use this one. Okay, let's... No, stop editing. Let's find a house, shall we? Let's buy a new house. We're just going to spend all our money today breaking houses. That's... How much money can I waste breaking houses today? That's the new thing. I'm not going back in that expandable house like ever. I guess if it's going to keep doing all this weird stuff. I don't want to spend $2,000 for a garage sale house, people. Okay. And I don't want to buy a house for a garage sale house, do I? Not really. Although I've never bought the cozy cabin, but I don't want to buy it and then break it forever, because that would be very, very bad, probably. Wonder what would happen if I absolutely broke one of those houses. I don't know. Interesting. Let's not try it. Okay. Modern mansion. I know, I wish they'd do more like the Queenslander, but not so expensive. Mermaid is always fun. The racetrack one of these days. I've got the builder's camp on my other one that I want to do too. I guess I could do the castle. The bunker house was okay. I hate this house only because it's a booger and a half to get into from the outside. I love the idea, but man, I don't even go in those houses. Okay, let's do an estate. It's cheap. It's pink. Yes, we have wasted so much money today. I'm glad I handed myself some bags. Miriam, we do not want your butt on me. Thank you. Mimi, you're too helpful. Even Annie says you're being a booger. Okay, now this one should not have very much furniture. Edit house. Sell all furniture. I still gotta see how much it is though. Sell. And then I want to undo. Yep, 624, not bad. Okay, it looks like it might be a small floor plan, knock on wood. Okay, so stuff. I actually got reminded when I dropped down in the tiny home that I had changed to doing the double floor panel in brown and then do a smaller one in green so it looks like grass. So let's do a brown floor panel and send it through the floor. As soon as I find a handle. There you go. Down you go. Oh, down you go. Down. Okay, and clone it. Okay. Sorry for the dog barking in the background if you can hear it. The puppy has decided that she's going to terrorize the 8-year-old. And she says, no, not today, puppy. Oh, she has a bone and the puppy wants it. Oh, what's this? Oh, nice. There you go. Okay. There's the block. I blocked it. Let's see what happens. Into the hole. Okay, beautiful. That was a nice landing. I like nice landings. Oh, and it's not that big of a house. Okay, I'm going to remember this one. Beautiful small block. I love you, estate, whatever you are. Oh, and look at that beautiful door. So we're going to cover this block as perfectly as possible as we can. Now, I have tried, the last time I tried something fancy. Let's try this again. See what happens. Last time, didn't I say, here, I've got it nice, and I had it glitched, and I'm going to do something. Let's see, shall we? Sometimes you can put the mirror up by itself, depending on how big the mirror gets, because they get thick. And you can use the mirror itself to glitch a house. And I have done that, but I don't think on this little house, we'll see. It's not thick enough. And I don't want it to be as... Do I want it even that big? Otherwise, I can just cover the thing and, yeah, see, we can glitch that real small. No. So we're just going to leave it the size it is. Okay. So let's just put a block back inside the house. Inside the house. Oh, and I'm sorry if you hear a lot of breath sounds and stuff today. Well, I was not paying attention. The puppy found the little soft black thing on the end of my microphone and borrowed it. So I don't know where it is. So if you hear like a lot of popping noises from my mouth or whatever, that's, you can thank the Miriam. The Miriam is evil. She's in a fine mood today. Okay, now I don't care how tall it gets necessarily because we're not going to get far enough away to see the height. But let's see if that actually glitches it correctly. Oh, I don't think I put it down low enough. We'll see though. Huh. That's an interesting approach. Huh. Interesting. Was a drop out the side, but then land on the bottom. So you face that way too, but you could. Oh, it's really interesting. Okay, well, that's a thought. Let's get this lower though. So we're gonna lower our ground. I mean, because we could technically have a bigger drop. People are fascinated by the drop. So let's just actually clone that one down there and then just make sure we're on it and then get rid of this one. And that makes that smaller too. So let's exit home, see where we land, and put an arrow. Okay, edit house, stuff, and it was a nice landing. I like nice landings. Arrow. Now, it's going to be a little rough putting the mirror up there because it can change how you come out of the house. So we're going to have to get it right or be booted all over the universe. Okay, so did I leave the mirror up there or did I delete it? At nighttime, I'll never know. Okay, we'll wait till daytime. We can play with this. So if you're working on the floor and moving things like this, I grab this and stand on the arrow just in case you do something silly. And you will. I'm going to want it somewhere about here, but this is way too big for a garage sale yard. Let's actually delete this one since we're standing on the arrow. Whee, that's a little scary. And not gonna lie, it makes my stomach cringe just a little. Let's go to the playground. No, let's not. I could put you away, Squee. Just want it kind of like, is that about the right size? Let's see if I land here. That still looks big. I want it small, cozy, quirky, but I don't want to spend a ton of money building a house for making money. Doesn't make any sense. Let's drop in the driveway too. It'd be rude to drop in someone's yard. Okay. So I'm gonna put the driveway here, garage, house. My house doesn't have a garage. Well, actually it does, but my garage exits into an alley. So we're gonna flip it around and send it this way and give it a thing. I mean, there are yard sales, but I want a garage. Mm, could even put a car in the garage. Oh, see, then I'm spending money. Oh well. Okay, that looks right. Gonna clone it so I don't actually fall through the floor later. Okay, now my only concern is I put it on that. So let's go in and out of the house a couple times, because if you get yeeted or come in wrong or you're holding your pet, I don't want you to come in and end up, half the people end up off of the block. So I always do this. I hold a pet. I just think of anything I can do. Flying you can't do because you just end up. Let's try running in with a pet. Sometimes that does it weird. Whee! See, I missed it because I was running, but at least it's forward, so that's okay. If I see anyone or if you come and visit and you get yeeted, let me know and I will fix it. Okay, so let's down in here again. We're going to get rid of Squee for a little bit because Squee is noisy. Bye, Squee. Okay. We're going to clone this again. We're going to give it one shrink or two or whatever I just did. Go up. Way too many is what I just did. Let's go up a couple because I'm going to shrink it. I mean, I'm going to make it bigger. Make this medium. Make this green. Oh, so much like grass. Okay. That grass is too long. Let's mow. There we go. And stop editing. There we go. Now we've got grass. We're going to have to put of course, put a yard over this one. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, but now we've lost. Oh, there's the. Told you I thought I put a mirror out there. Okay, let's take that mirror and stick it on the bottom of this. Make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to pattern a mirror box here. Okay, so let's get this. We're going to get it pushed up there. And clone again. There cannot be a space in between that block up there and the mirror. If there is, that's where you're going to spawn. And you won't like it. It will be uncomfortable and you will fall through space. Oh, no, don't grab that box. Please. Please don't grab that box. Okay. Okay, and we're going to clone this. And this is the moment of where I'm going to mess up the house probably. No, we're going to think positively. I'm not messing up the house. I'm just trying something new and I think it's going to work. And it'll look really, see, it'll be just this blue block up in the sky instead of like all. So you're seeing it here first. Either a horrible experiment or, ow, sorry, the puppy hit my microphone. Okay. I feel like this is I thought it was. It was part of the floor still. Oh, no. Okay. Let's try exiting, coming back in. Please don't die. Oh, see? I left a lip. Oh, there's a floor right here. I'll stand on the floor. And that's why it's so hard. Miriam, I don't know what you're doing, but you're irritating everyone. Everyone. You hear Annie? Annie doesn't make noises usually. Miriam likes to play her like she's a musical instrument. And she's a dog. Okay, we don't want that red tag either. Okay. So let's try cloning that one. We aren't going to look down. Looking down, I am a little afraid of heights. There are times here where when I get a little weird. Especially like if I fall from a great distance, even though it's like there's no fall damage. There's nothing that's going to happen. Still scares me. Okay, did I get that straight? I certainly hope so. No, I did not. Did not. There's no excuse. I did not. Okay, let's get this. Oh! I'm proud of myself for not saying a bad word. Yay. Teacher brain is back. Okay, let's see where you spawn now. Whee! It works. And you don't get thrown a million years. Let's get that put, though. I wonder if I can just dink these just a little bit bigger. I probably just ruined it, but live and learn. Oh, oops. That's the box inside. I want that one. Let's grab it over here then. Miriam, do you hear Annie? She says no. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh no! Nighttime stinks. Oh, now you're gonna make your mom mad. Impressive. Okay. Oops. What did I just spawn on? I don't know. Is there a roof in here that's... Oh, I see. I got this crooked. That's why. Like, what is going on? I must have grabbed it weird. Not that one. This one. Okay, we're just gonna... There. Furniture rotation was reset. No, it wasn't. Stop. Ouch. Let's see now. I'm gonna just fly up there, I think. Or just do it from here. Nighttime is not cool. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens now. Miriam, we're not... Ow! You're just being a booger. Hello? Ouch! There's a hole here. So, see that tiny little gap? It found the tiny little gap. Who said this mirror was a good idea? No, now I'm standing on that floor, which means I'll be able to spawn there. And let's just push that way. It's so fiddly. I want to go back to the Titanic. Okay. I can also show you later where I am on the Titanic. Oh, thank goodness. Let's try it again. And Yay. Let's find our arrow. No piece left behind. Girls, off now. Take your daughter, go play. That's why you made her. Uh-oh. Now see what you did. Is this all because she has a bone? She saved hers. You guys are just like children. There's no need. Just a second. I'm grabbing them, giving them bones, so they'll leave her alone. Okay. And then I can continue on with my. Oh, nope. Hannah going to have to give you the bones. They fell over there. Hannah, could you just give out those 2 bones to the evil dogs? The ones that are beating up Annie for a bone? Although we all know Annie absolutely loves it when she has something that nobody else has. But that fell down here in the crack. Oops, did I just turn off my headsets? I hope I didn't. No, I don't think I did. Let me look. Nope, didn't. Okay. Sorry about all that nonsense. Dogs. What was it? Who was it who said, like, John Wayne absolutely refused to work with animals? He said animals are worst. Animals and kids when you're acting. I'm not acting. They are this evil. Hi, Hannah Lynn. Yeah. They aren't like your normal chihuahuas, though. Like, they don't growl at people. Like, hardly ever. Leah growls, but you can pick her up in the middle of her most vicious growling, and she would never bite you. It's more like a, I don't like what you're doing, and I don't know how else to say it, so I'm just going to make my teeth show you. But no one else growls. Everyone else just behaves. I have weird chihuahuas. They rarely ever tremble. Let's get a shape here. We want plain shapes. I could do a stone shape, but I don't think that. No, it'll just look like rock. Let's just do plain shapes for long floor panel for our driveway. I know I'm really spending money to get bags to make money. I know. This isn't rational, I believe. Illis came up with half the idea. He was like, "Oh, you should have a build. You put your alt in there, and just," he said, "not build." He said, "Just have your alt's house have that with the signs on how much to sell them for." And my immediate reaction was like, "Or, or I could build a whole house in a garage sale and make a build." So this is probably not exactly what he was thinking. Okay, so this will go into my non-existent, well, the other side of my garage. I have a porch here. I have a really cute house. My house was this kit house. Well, parts of it are. So the outside. Now, if anybody shows up at my door because they image search this and somehow I built it so well that it shows up, I'm going to pretend I don't know you. Just letting you know. Okay. On the outside, I have this really cute front. Now I could put the windows, I'm going to make the windows not see-through. So my house goes over here. I have this really cute porch on the front. Let's get rid of this one right now and do one of the half wall panel because the stripes do need to go that way. Let's do a half wall panel and then we can set windows on top. I should have put the foundation down like a normal house first. I could. I really could. But I'm still. Oh, if we're gonna call this, let's put the color of the house. My house is a lovely butter color. I love it. It's so pretty. That's the exact color of my house. Okay. I'm debating whether I want to build it in kind of a funky style and give it like wonky walls. I kind of like that idea. I haven't built anything in a real style before. I mean, Western's a little different, but the walls aren't like that. But I kind of want to see if I can see, but these don't wonk out on the sides. But I could put bushes on the corners. Huh. Maybe. Let's think about this. Let's try it. Okay. Um, then I'm going to want, for this side, I need a tall wall panel. Nope, well, I have windows on that side too. I guess that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. And, come on, jumpy. I should have sent Larry a picture of my house and made him build it. Larry, build my house. Um, there's a porch where the floor's probably right here, so that should line up in here actually. Come on. Okay. Same thing with this end. Let me look at where it meets. I want them to meet on the edge like that, so it looks more realistic. I guess. Well, we're not going to put anything inside the house for now. Maybe later I'll consider doing the inside if I feel like going frisky. So let's do windows. Okay, and my windows in the front are crazy. I'm gonna try something. Let's first try this. Because like I said, I'm not sure I ever want to go in there, but clone. Now I could, because I have lots of little windows in the front, I could do, I think I will do that. The other option is to get an evil window and turn them backwards, but then you see the edges of curtains, and I'm not crazy about that. So let's do this. Sure. What? How about some cinnamon tea today, please? Today is a cinnamon tea day. I hate that they're so expensive, but do I want them that color? No, actually, before I go nuts, here I am cloning them. I realize at nighttime, I want them to look like homey. That's too bright though. Needs to be like maybe a little less right, but maybe a little even like. There we go. That looks good. And the separators are white. Okay. So actually, I'm going to delete these then, so I can just clone this one. Glad I thought of that before I started doing things. Unlike the crates in the Titanic. I'm not sure I made this the right width either, but we'll find out in a minute. I don't think I did. So let's just, oh, because I'm pinching these together. We can bury those last windows in the wall. actually have even more windows than this in the front of my house. It's insane. And no, I don't wash windows. Hannah Lynn does. Oh, see, it's not lining up that way. Come on. Adopt me. Okay, let's try this. Uplift. Make things easier. The proportions on that are off weird, but I think I got it. I had to make it a little bit bigger to work. But see, now I can put that in the roof actually, so that doesn't matter. Oh, hey, time to open the bag. They're expensive as well. I love you, little candy bags. Now, if I have to get Siri on to get more candy bags, we're in trouble. Okay, that's not going to work either. Well, then let's just put strings, maybe? Let's look at this again. I'm trying to make... Like, put a white string. Let's see what a string does. Also, we'll make it less glowy. And don't worry about how fat it is, because we can sink it in farther. You can make that string go whatever size you want by how far. See? So like around there somewhere. But I want it to be that tall, so it's going to be... like that height, but let's get that in the middle and then push it in. Push it in till it's about the same thickness. Looks about right. Strings are your friends, unless you're trying to grab something, and then they like to be grabbed instead of the things you're trying to grab. Look at all those windows! Yay! I have a sun porch. I love my sun porch. Okay. Oh. Okay. We still might need to move that. Well, we don't might. We do need to move that window down, but I'll do that offline. Okay, so we have that. On this side, I have more windows. More windows, yay! Except for they're on either side of the door, so I know what door I can use. Can you think of it? I'm thinking of it right now. It's an expensive door because I've got good taste. Okay. I was thinking the hospital door, because it has a window on one side, and that'll give it kind of the idea. And it's got some good border stuff on it, so I can put the white of that. The secondary all needs to be that. Oh, I didn't sample that yellow. We will now. So this is our inside. All of your, it's best if we're learning that in the Titanic too. It's best if your glows all match. So let's give it that glow. Oh, but this one doesn't glow. Annoying. I can make it glow. In fact, I might. All I have to do is take another window and put it behind it. Hey, booger butt, go. Now people will be opening this door like a mad. They always open doors and try to go in things, even if they're, obviously not there. We're going to put... I'm tired of people opening doors and have it being, just showing a wall behind it or having it look bad. So I had an idea. Now, my sun porch is off the ground a little bit, like my whole house. Do that. Now everybody is going to start doing this, and it's going to open, it's going to look dumb, and you're going to be upset. So I'm thinking this is my new thing. It's a piece every time, but not. What are you doing? There we go. I am thinking plain shapes, taking a nice little half wall panel here, sticking it right here. Go against the wall. There we go. Have you figured out what I'm doing yet? Oops. I don't think I have. No, I do know what I'm doing. Okay. Have you figured it out? You're going to get it yet? This will tell you. Maybe this will get you. If I dye it, well, not dark black. Well, actually, that's fine. That gives an idea of some light behind it, so because this is not the black hole. So we're going to do this. We're going to push it behind. Okay, that's going to have to come out a little bit. So we're going to push it behind. We're going to have to make it smaller, unfortunately. Annoying. In fact, let's make sure it's the right height. I can hide the bottom part of the black. This little bit can be hidden. So we're going to slide it over here, and I don't know if it's going to cover the whole door or not. Let's see. And there we go. When they open it, it's a black door that they cannot go into. Yay. I like it. And then I can also slide this up, and I wanted those to glow. So I'm going to grab one of these. Clone. Yay for expensive taste. And then I'm going to put it here. Not here. I'm going to put it here. Am I? Yes, behind. We're going to do that. So that side window at least glows. So we're going to have to pull out the black a little. We've got it where it is. So I'm looking up here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to drag this down. And I know the door itself is not glowing, which is annoying. But nothing we can do about that. Okay, let's move that door up just a little bit though. So there we go. And let's change the door color on the outside. For some reason I thought I changed that to white, but I did not. Oops, wrong white. There we go. And that kind of looks like, gives the idea that I have, what I really have is the continuation of windows around here. It's really pretty. And this is going to get covered right here because this is actually, you could like divide these all again, and that's how many windows I have. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Do that. Do I want it that high? Actually, I'm going to sell that. Changed my mind. It's a good thing I build fast. So I colored that the same color as the house. And it's, I hope I chose wood. Does that look like the same color as the house? I can't tell. I'll tell in the morning. I thought this was the butter yellow. Did I push butter yellow? Butter yellow. I did. I'm just... Is this a wood piece? Yes, it is. And that's wood. So I don't know what's going on. We'll see in the morning. I think I'm just being weird. I swear it's a different color. But maybe not during the day. It looks good otherwise. There we go. That looks really good. I technically do have a window on the other side, but this will look okay. No, that is the same color. In the dark, that totally, no, see, it is a little bit different. Is this, did I not choose wood and not think about it? I think I didn't choose wood. You were watching. Did I choose wood? Stuff. No, I didn't. I chose plain. That's why it's a different color. Hi, I'm a builder. Oh, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay, then we need that will dye the right color. There we go. Having to redo things is always buggery. Okay. But doing it right the first time or the second time is still better than not doing it right. So, oh man, this lo-fi music is putting me to sleep. My goodness. Okay. Oh, oh boogery. Now is a good time to put a fence up around the build. I've now fallen off 3 times. You can almost see the look on my character's face like, no! Okay, let's put up a fence, shall we? Fence? Not a rents, a fence. Okay, but I want mine to be white because I'm prissy. And like I said, nothing is ever white, even in these builds. Because everything's dirty. Yep. Did I say anything bad? Did I say something bad? I hope I didn't say it. I tried so hard. I decided I can't even say my regular. Yeah, I was about to. I can't even say what I was about to say was my regular thing that I usually say in German because I am not realized I can't say that because some of the audience I was looking at the thing are actually from Germany. So let's not curse to German children just because American children are ignorant of that language. So now I'm going to show you something that irritates me because it's going to happen. It does every time. This fence piece, is the glitchiest piece known to mankind. It will inevitably bug so bad, and you will start to hear me scream soon. Unless, for some reason, they fixed it, and that'd be lovely. But generally, I end up screaming at the fences. But these two sides are the right sides then. If when I go to copy it and make it go the other way, it's going to freak out. Oh, Hannah Lynn is my heroine. She brought me some tea. I love tea. I love tea. What you looking? Oh, okay. That's like what I do. I hope so too. At least it's cute. Because it'll be like, I get pretty good donations anyway. I'm not going to lie. I mean, if I really want donations, all I have to do is bring out Bikini Bottom and start throwing parties on servers. I get someone almost every time, and then they'll pay me like $150, $300, so it's worth it. And that's almost a silk bag just for putting up a house. But what I'd really like is silk bags on my alt, so I can hand them over instead of. I do love, and I was reading instead of having to do 150 at a time, which is boogery. But I was reading. They did this on purpose. The silk bags are the first time. I think they're going to continue this. Will you quit rubbing on my microphone, you weirdo? Um, they said I saw a thing. They said they liked it and they think that they're going to continue it. This was an experiment to see how it worked with the economy and all of that. But they wanted to be able, so this gets rid of the you pay me $500 and you can have this pet thing because that doesn't work. And they're very, for some reason, they seem to be vehemently against trading money in game. Maybe because you can buy the money? I don't know. Because then you could technically just rip someone off for real cash. But, I mean, I don't know how slip bags are any different, honestly, but that's okay. I don't care. I like them. They're my favorite candy. Girls! No! Don't even. My dogs like to terrorize people. Funny thing is, I have people come over if they don't know them. One of my dogs has a permanent mohawk. It doesn't lay down, it stands up constantly. It's the hackles, like you know when a dog gets upset, they stand up, they have a mohawk down their back. Well, hers doesn't lay down. She was born with it that way. When you get it wet, the guard hairs just stand straight up. They just you lay them down, they poke right back up. It's kind of funny. But so when people come, she growls at them. They think that the entire time she's mad, and I forget because she's my dog. I see her every day, and it seems normal to me. But I forget. So everybody thinks she's mad at them, and they will go back to whoever, like if I have a nurse come out or something, they'll go back to them and say that my dog was aggressive. And I'll be like, what? And I'll be like, oh, no. Now, see, there's the bug. Here it is. Okay. So those first two corners, I was waiting for it. Those first two corners went great. That's the way it works. That's whatever. But now that it's going to bug, and it's going to bug hardcore for this side, and it's going to make me mad. So when you clone it, you spin it to where you want it. It's doing, see my cursor? It's now suddenly going exactly opposite of the direction I want it, and it has spun it around the direction I don't want. So the only thing that I do, the only thing you can do to counter this, once you get them in place, unlike other things where I always say it's like fruit of the poison tree, you can't do anything, just delete the piece. This one, this is a glitch. It is a permanent glitch. I can recreate this glitch over and over and over again till my little heart's content. I don't like it. I don't want it. I wish they would take this glitch out because it does nothing but irritate me when I'm doing fences. Because there's no way to, if I were to say, I have it on the edge, you'd think that's why I was putting these all in by one, and I bet you thought I was crazy. But no, I can copy these, clone them, and here comes the bug. When I go to put it over here, oh, hey! Sometimes it doesn't bug. Wow, well, let's just take it like it is and not complain. You never know. Now here I say I can recreate it every time, and then it, of course, has to tell me I'm wrong. But I could recreate it right now if I copy one of these. Clone. And I want it to go... Really? Really? Oh, you booger. Okay, I'm fine with it. You stay unbugged. I only have one piece left anyway. Haha. But generally, that's a bug. I've put in so many fences, and you saw it went backwards. It wasn't just me. Okay. There. Now we have a fence, and the only place I can fall off is the driveway, which I will, because we're going to put things in the driveway, so I'm totally falling off the driveway. And there's not enough room. That's too big. I can't put that across there. It would look weird. So I'll build something that looks like that for just the corner, or that's where the mailbox is actually. I'll put the mail, I almost fell off again. Put the mailbox here. Let's make a mailbox. That's easy. Let's go to shapes. First we have to be a mound, and it's going to be a small grassy mound that it's sitting on. So let's make it a teeny little bit smaller. Miriam, there is no need to cry. There's no crying in building, unless Illis deletes half your build. And then there were a few little tears, I will admit. Shock than tears. Okay, I'll put a post on that in, and I will. That's why I left places there were for posts. Which I'm gonna put a post for this anyway. So let's just do the post time. Wood shapes. It was still. I'm still. What happened? And just to for recap for everyone is when I was building Illis Pokemon build. I asked him, what we did was I wanted him to move, actually. I asked him to move uh, Snorlax from the basement up to the front. So when people came into the second half, he was sitting there greeting them. Well, I actually ended up moving Snorlax, and I said, "Will you delete the Snorlax downstairs?" And he went down there, and he did the copy. He used the little this thing, and he copied it. But what he didn't realize is he was doing like copying Snorlax and everything else through the wall. And he hit delete, and he didn't have a delete button because we were team building. um, he deleted the front half of the build part of it, like one whole half of the screen. Luckily, he didn't hit the Pixelmon. He didn't hit the Game Boy screen. That would have, I think, I probably would have rage quit for a moment, because that probably would have killed me. But yeah, shocking as a builder. There is no way to get it undone. I said he didn't say anything right away, and I didn't. And I don't think about it. You got, when you're doing a commission, duh, a lot of these people are not builders themselves. And so he could have maybe saved it by jumping out of the house very quickly. And I did yell at him to get out of the house, but I don't think he understood. And plus, it was already, I think, because I think he had done it a bit ago, and I realized then, and I was like, oh. So it was quite a bit to recreate. Luckily, by then I had built the other 3D half, so I knew what each. Oh, he was shocked. I honestly think he was mortified and really upset by it. I like to tease him because he likes to tease me with ghosts and things like that, but I think he was really upset by it. But it's still fun to tease him because he chases me with ghosts on the Titanic, so we're even. Last night I was doing my hallway, and Juhi says Juhi. What do I call it? Sounds bad, like I'm saying something bad. How Juhi? 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 I don't know how you would pronounce that. It looks better than when you're saying it, for sure. I'll call her Miss J. So when Miss J was down there, they were messing around, and she said that my Titanic hallway, for some reason, kept making her think of The Shining, which it really does. Now she's freaking me out. And I said, oh. And so I was building, and I turned around, and they're both standing at the end of the hallway. She's got a Bloody Alice outfit on, and he's got the Ring Ghost one on, and they're floating at the end of the hall. I'm telling you. I was a little scared in my own build, a little bit. Annie, stop. You want that bone, or you just don't want them to have the bone? Well, that's fine. Lay down, baby. You can lay in my lap. There, I took it away. But yeah, they were having a good time. A good, scary time. Okay, I'm going to move this into here, because that one didn't seem to be in the right place. Yeah, I'm in the middle of building the first class quarters. I didn't think that you guys, it's just a bunch of molding again. So I want to get the molding done, and then I want to get the rooms, and then when I go to decorate the rooms, I'll have you guys come in. That's why this is going on, the garage sale, because it's getting old. It's getting old to me too. It's so much molding. So much molding. So I'll have the rooms built. I'll have it all ready to obby and do all of that. And then we'll start maybe tomorrow is walkthrough Wednesdays usually. We have enough people. I really do need to do walkthroughs again. I know a lot of us have seen my houses, but I'm finding a lot of us have not seen my houses. So I think we will still continue with walkthrough Wednesdays. I'll just do not just one house. I'll go through several houses. And maybe let's do what we did last time. Maybe tonight I'll go through with my good camera and look for a couple good houses to show off for tomorrow. And we'll just show some videos and walkthroughs. And then on Thursday, we'll start back up with Titanic. And by then, I should be ready for the fun stuff again. But I was showing her how to block, and I will remind everyone how to block the hallways I'll show you how I block them. Because what I did was I made some fake, you can't go down the hallway, but you can see it. So that way you don't have to build the whole Titanic. This is looking really good. I wish I did have a white picket fence, but this is the fence I've always wanted, like that gothic little loopy fence, and I actually did not realize I could achieve that look with this. So I'm about to go around and give it its little pine cone on the post too. And just make my house as cute can be. My house is in a cottage style. Adorable. I bought it. It's 1935. Part of it is a kit house. The bathroom was bought from Sears and Roebuck, and they just sent them like these tin sheets that are decorative, and they've been painted so many times. My house is full of lead paint, I'm sure, but it's been painted over. But they sent them these decorative tin sheets for the wall, and this bathroom mirror kit, which lets you put razor blades down in the mirror that go down into the wall, and that's how you get rid of your razor blades. Is basically you just push them, because the blades used to be replaced, and then you just push them through the wall. So I feel sorry for anyone who takes that wall apart someday. And then it's got everything. I have a clawfoot bathtub, which I hate. It's the whole reason I got the house, actually. I loved the clawfoot. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. It's not. Not mini, but it's not a lay down soak one. It's a sit soak one. I didn't get in the tub when I bought the house until after I bought the house. Had I done that, well, I guess the house is still cute. I probably would have still bought it. But it was disappointing. Okay. Clone this. And I know if you are younger, you're probably not caring about me buying houses. Nobody does. This side is actually bigger than the other, so it's not going to line up with the... It actually needs to go down a little bit. To there. And we will put it like right there. There we go. Now we have mirrors on windows on that end. And I'll just grab one of these. And turn it. Yeah, at night when you're not around, things get crazy. They're building that UFO house too, which is really pretty. I love it. She's such a good builder. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Now I've got normally I have a fence here, but I'm not going to put that there. I'm just going to leave that wall there. Okay, so clone. Clone. Grace. A million times no. And my backyard is much bigger than this. But you don't get my backyard. It's not very exciting. I bought this. Get this for the adults listening to this. I bought this house, and it's 1935. You'd expect it to have, like, be entrenched in old plants and stuff you'd have to take out and all of that. 1935. Not one piece of landscaping. I have one holly bush. That's it. Nobody has ever planted flowers here. Nobody ever put bushes around the house. Like this house was really since 1935, nobody ever really decided that they'd live, I guess, in it or care to put things around it. I thought that was really sad. So I've got bushes I've planted out here in front, and they're cute. They're little. We'll put those in a minute. They're little pom pom bushes. I think they're cute, and it's got these. Well, it had a weed here. Not a weed. I think it's a weed, but those lantern plants. I hate them. I think they look like weeds. Those about 10 years ago just showed up on their own. I don't know how they did it, but they can stay, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. I out right here I have some wild growing, well, actually, once oh yeah, no, right about there. Right about there I have right here. I have some wild growing roses that are cool that I've made into an archway into the backyard, but yeah, this is my weird little house. Okay, so if this is much smaller than it is. I'm doing smaller proportions. So we've got a porch, bedroom, bedroom. Usually I have my a wet room, laundry room here. My kitchen is about half the house, but we're gonna put the garage out here now. I do have a garage, but it's a weird garage. It was put on later than the house, so they kind of just sawed a hole through the wall on one side in the kitchen and put a little weird door, and yeah, my house is weird. Okay, so we're gonna line this fake garage up with the front, um, this. Let's say it'll go like to right here probably. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we haven't got much done today, but you know what? We learned that I am not perfect and I can't clone a house every single time. Not clone glitch. Glitching is hard. Glitching is very hard. That some of these houses like to be glitched, and others don't. Some of them have nice small little areas which remind me to finish that. But see, won't that look good? You just look up and all you see is a glass box. I mean, you see a blue box. And you don't even really notice it because you have to look up way up high to see it. So down here, it's just a house with a garage sale. I like that idea. I could hide it as a cloud. I really could. I hid the house is hidden in Kiwi's tree. Kira's tree has the house in it, which is kind of cool. So when you come in, you cannot find her tree. You can't find her house. It's just in there. Now, this is actually a side yard of mine that goes to a fence and that into an alley, and the garage is here, but we're kind of changing some proportions just to make this look nice. So this is a little bit of a mash between my house and what used to be my grandma's house. We're just gonna mix it up a little bit. I have this side porch that I really want on there. We could actually, let's make that a detached garage. Yeah, that'll work. We have lots of detached garages in this neighborhood. If anybody has garages, I'm like one of the few people that has a garage. All these old houses were built during World War II, a lot of them. Mine's the second youngest on the block, so. Are you okay down there? Miriam? You're okay? Okay. It's like, yeah, stuffing is bad for me. I shouldn't eat it, but I love it. Okay. Oops. See, that would have been a fall through floor. Oh, really? There you go. And that's why I build on medium and not small, because you can always lock things together. When they're medium, you're on the same grid pattern, which is good. Okay, that'll be a standalone garage, and that'll work. Okay, so this goes out here. Then I can still have my porch, which is cute. have more room to put things. We can put more things in the garage to sell. Yay. Well, we can only, remember, we can only have 20 things that can be displayed. Although, if I had accessories that I want to display, or I have vehicles, and vehicles can be resized. They're the only ones that can be resized and left that way. I don't know if that was their intent. Sometimes it feels like it, sometimes it doesn't. It feels so weird that it would be purposely not, I mean, that it would be an accident. Um, but what I'm thinking is, because I want to sell the UFO and monster truck also. They count towards the count as well. Um, so I usually, what I need to do is put the monster truck in there and say that I trade it for, that I'm looking for a Dapper friend carrier, and I still am looking for 2 more Dapper friend carriers. I haven't really, people are not big vehicles. Either people love vehicles or they despise them and nobody does them. So it's real hard to trade in cars unless you find another car trader. I like the vehicles. I think they're neat. Some of them. I even like the boats. Like I have Sharon's Ride. I think it's cool. Um, my next house that I build, and maybe subsequently all the other houses, I'm really considering from now on becoming a racetrack builder. I hate saying it. I I said I wanted the outside to match the inside, and I've been doing that. The only thing is you can spawn vehicles in the racetracks. And my like how cool would it have been to build Bikini Bottom instead of in the mermaid house in the racetrack house, so we could actually, that build is so big that you could get around it so much quicker. So I don't know, it's kind of not sure. So let's clone this. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Now, of course, I didn't do the racetrack build on this one. This is my alt. She's just gonna sell some stuff for me because she's handy like that. Aren't you, Miss Serenity? She was the first. She'd like to remind everyone she was the first character. So technically, she says she is not the alt. I think she has attitude. Okay, and I quickly put on a... So we got all the walls for my house, and it looks actually fairly close. I'm trying to think. I think this actually lines up mostly with this wall. This doesn't exist. This piece here is actually my garage that goes out back here. But we're changing a little bit here. Okay, so actually, why don't I just push this in? Let's get rid of this one. Go away. Please go away. There we go. Gotta look at the time. We got 12 minutes left. Well, we're going to have part of the house built. That's exciting. I will... Gosh, I want to say that I'm not going to build on this, but I really do need the garage sale. So... But we said we were going to go back to Titanic anyway. We'll see where I am and how I feel and all that. I'm having a lot of fun on this because it's my house. We'll see. But I'll make sure you guys get to see stuff. I just kind of feel like when I did the Western build, we stayed so long in the apothecary. I was building just those areas for you, and it felt like you were seeing the same thing every single time. And I don't think that's really what you want to see. Or it's not what I'd want to see. Annie Graces, you're being a turd. Get up here. Okay. Boy, I'm glad my house isn't like this. This is all cramped. Okay, there's a porch here, so let's put the porch on here. My house's front door is actually on the side like this. This is the front of my house. I have a little walkway. I don't have this part of it, but it's like got this. It's weird. My house is just weird. Okay, let's get a porch. So I'm going to get out the plain stuff. And medium floor panel. That looks good. That looks like my front porch. Almost. No, it doesn't. It will in a minute, though. Miriam. Okay, and then, except for it's actually, get rid of that. Well, actually, don't get rid of it. Not yet. It's not actually. Now we need wood. Hey, I said wood. Medium floor panel. That is actually white also because I love white. Okay. That looks good. Now I need a post. It's basically like this post. Except for it's, oh wait, no, it's square. There we go, square. And it is white also. I wasn't the one who painted it. It came this color. Okay. And that is about the right size actually. Mhm. Okay, and now we need steps. You can put in stairs, but you're not going to find what you want. It's always steps. I don't know why. So I want, I think a small step actually. Let's turn this. Now I actually do have another little porch here, but my proportions are off. So I'm just going to put it like it used to have. It used to have just little steps to it, but I took those out and I built myself built a little mini porch here. But we'll just make this a little less. These things are actually quite apart. They're like this far apart, and then I've got a flower bed. But I mushed it all. Okay, so now I've got this little, of course, triangle thing, but I'm going to have to change the shape just a little bit. Let's go into shapes, wood shapes. I'm going to do a medium triangle. Dye it white, dye it white. And of course, this is just a copy, so it's not going to be exact. This isn't exactly what my house looks like. But I think if I were to say, Hannah Lynn, look at my screen, I think she'd begin to see that it looks like the house a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to do the outside. Unfortunately, it's very wet where I live, and we're getting this post is starting to rot out underneath. I need to either jack this up because it's starting to sink just a little bit. It's just enough it's putting strain on my roof, and I'm getting angry. So I need to jack that up. I was going to do it myself, and then I got injured. And so now I'm going to have to pay someone to jack up my roof, which makes me sad because I could have done it myself. Because I'm a handy girl. Always have been. And we'll put it in the gray asphalty color. And you see it's not exact. We're trying to match this degree. That degree is off, so let's match it. That looks about right. Could you guys do your weirdness elsewhere, please? Miriam and Leah, exit. No, thank you. We like to do what we like to do. Okay, where's time? Oh, 6 minutes. So let's get this wrapping up. See, that's looking really good. That's actually solid on my thing, but it's not going to be solid. I've always wanted to put a little bit of gingerbread, gingerbread being the little designs. So I could actually do that. It's my house. I can do what I want. So let's do that real quick just to give this a new Queenslander. Ah, man, if only. I'm telling you. My doorways inside the house are like this, except for without this piece right here, but our little pieces of gingerbread in the corner. It's so pretty. Gingerbread being the term for the decorative stuff around things is what they usually call it. But let's put it to a matching color, and there you go. And I'll put one on either side of that. But man, if I could have that on there, oh, you have no idea. And then this matches the roof. This goes all the way up to the point on the roof. And then there's like a little window here. There's nothing there. I'm going to put some plants there. And we'll build that. And this is going to be a cute little garage sale. I'm not lying. I think this is going to be amazing. I might actually think this is my favorite build when I'm done because it's my house. So, on that note, we're at 12:55. Let's see, a little housekeeping. I will be sure and get Hannah Lynn set up for social media today so we can get that and start building some more. We were up to 49 followers last night, so maybe we're at 50 today. We'll see. Um, Excuse me, sorry, I had to have a drink because my mouth was dry. I'm hoping that we'll get. Ellis said that he might have an idea for doing a giveaway that would be a very, very big giveaway, which will get people to come to the site. I think I get more people who happen by when I do big builds like the Titanic because they see the picture and they're like, oh, I got to see that. Um, oh, I can take this off now. Now we know which direction we're heading. Okay, so that's where I leave it. I think when you come back, we're gonna have a garage sale. I have the feeling that I'm about to just keep garage sailing. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm so sorry that my dogs are booger butts. Yes, that is you, Miriam. You don't have to help. You really don't. But in the meantime, I'm Syrianity. I'm a builder. Guys and gals and everyone in between, you better keep building because you know I will be. I will see you tomorrow for Walkthrough Wednesday, and we're going to show off all my houses. Yay! I will see you then. Night or afternoon. Bye.